This is a review for the Samick Sage Recurve bow. This is considered a beginner's bow, but I believe it can be appreciated by all skill levels. This is a traditional bow both in definition and appearance. This bow is constructed primarily from wood, but also has a more modern fiberglass backing to it. This bow comes in many weights ranging from 25 to 60 pounds, making it suitable for most ages. The first thing I noticed about this bow was how nice it looked for such a low price. The limbs and riser are made of hard maple that is layered with varying colors of wood stain. Black fiberglass backing also complements the dark wood finish. While these materials look nice together, they also function well together in a more practical sense. Fiberglass is stiffer and has a higher specific modulus compared to wood. This means that over a longer period, fiberglass will remain similar to its original shape, while wood will tend to form to the shape where a force is applied. On the other hand, since wood is not as stiff, it makes a more forgiving material to shoot with, since force is applied throughout a larger volume. Another aspect of this bow that I really appreciated was its versatility. This bow works very well for target shooting as well as hunting. In addition, there are 8 separate increments of draw weight ranging from 25 to 60 pounds in intervals of 5. If, for whatever reason, you want to have 2 different draw weights but not buy a different bow, the limbs are interchangeable. The 25-pound limbs will work the same as the 60-pound limbs on the same riser. This way, you can perfect your form with a lighter weight and switch to a heavier one when you need more takedown power for hunting. Also, if you damage any part of the bow, you can buy separate parts instead of replacing the entire package. This is a unique feature not shared by many other bows. While this is a very good bow in many aspects, there are some downfalls. One detail many owners of this bow complain about is the brace height. The manufacturer recommends a brace height of 7 1/4 inches to 8 1/4 inches, but the string that's included with the bow only provides about 4 inches of brace height. This induces a lot of unnecessary problems. The first problem caused by a lower brace height is the overall draw length of the bow. Since the string is closer to the bow, the draw length will be further, as well as the overall draw weight. The lower brace height can also cause the string to slap your forearm as it passes by if you do not have perfect form. While this can cause some very effective negative reinforcement, it can also lead to problems with following through with your shot. There are 2 solutions to fixing this problem, one simple and the other somewhat advanced. The first solution is twisting the string until reduced in length enough that its brace height is within the 7 1/4 inches to 8 1/4 inches manufacturer specified range. This is a quick and easy solution, but it will cause your string to deteriorate faster than it would have if used properly. The second solution is to craft your own string for the bow. The reason you would need to craft your own string is that the change in length needed is less than an inch, and strings generally can only be bought at 1-inch intervals. If you're not able to craft your own string, you could probably pay someone knowledgeable enough to do it for you. The second major issue with this bow is that it is a bit loud initially when shooting. This is caused partially by the brace height being too low and partially by the parts of the bow that are removable. The low brace height causes extra vibration because the string is pulled tighter than it should be. The second problem is the removable parts causing extra vibrations because they're not just one solid part. This problem is easily solved by adding string silencers and possibly an arrow rest to your shelf. I believe the pros outweigh the cons of this bow. Having a bow that looks good and functions well is hard to find with cheaper bows. The ability to switch out limbs is a big upside to anyone just getting started because they can test out a couple of different weights to see what they are able to do while not breaking the bank. I would and have recommended this bow to anyone starting out in archery or for someone looking for a cheaper bow to try out. This bow is a well-constructed, easy shooting bow that just about anyone can learn to shoot given enough time. I give this bow a B+ overall. The bow is great functionally once you tune it a bit from the manufacturer, but there is a bit of time and effort required to get this bow shooting just right.